Of course there is.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It's always in the areas near the end game. I anticipate that the assassination questline explains more of Mog's existence.
No, they actually have nothing to do with Mog.
I mean,
they're with Rykel. He's another Charbearer. So
did he say you have to assassinate Mog though? Or not assassinate, but there's something to do. There's more to do with Mog though.
There is. It's not the assassination questline though. It's again, it has to do with basically you go either or. There's two ways you can go with it, but he overlaps with both the eyeball girl Hayeda and Millicent, the girl with the eyeball.
Oh, that questline.
Those are the two ones that overlap with Mog. So yeah, no, those for a fact they that's why when I was reading up just to kind of go a little ahead but not see the actual ending, I looked up and they both overlap and you have to choose one or the other. So
oh yeah, because your main bitch you said leaves you.
Yeah. For
unknown reasons right now.
Well, actually, I think it is pretty known because I think it's fair to say that because her whole thing, to be fair, it's been a long time since both of us have had the intro cutscene, but she said that she said that she was with you until she gets to the base of the Erd tree, and that's the base of the Erd tree is Lindell. So.
Oh, the capital.
Yep. So I think that's all it is.
So when you go into the capital, or into the Erd tree, that is the end of the game.
I definitely don't think so. I think that's just like not midway through point, but I think that's like a turning point of the game. So
I'm afraid to go to the capital and do stuff in there because I don't want to accidentally end the game. I assume they'll let me know, hey, if you go any further.
So, I mean, maybe not, but I think as long as you're checking, like when you think something is gonna be like big happening next, you can probably just make sure like, hey, this is the end of the game. And I'm like, no. Just like look that up.
If I remember right, D3 told you, hey, if you go any further, there's no going back.
That is not what happens in the first two at the very least. So, and same with Demon Souls. So
I'm pretty sure D3 had that though.
So I don't know. But I wouldn't rely on it at the very least. I wouldn't assume it'll tell you. That's dangerous. I mean, worst case, you beat the game and you have to New Game Plus, but there might be a good chunk of stuff you miss out on, so that's just the only thing.
I've tried. I would love to get 95% of the quest lines done in base game.
Yeah.
So if I choose not to, I don't have to do them again.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. It's the best way to do when you're doing the Souls games, just to prepare yourself. Set it up as easy as you can for the extra run-throughs. The cool thing is, for the most part, it seems like you can get, which I think that makes this easier. It looks like almost everything, like as far as like get every spell, get every this, like it seems like those are all tied. Confused. As far as I can go up. Okay. Unlike the other ones, I think you might be able to get all of them in each, in one run through. So that means that
unless there's a talisman you specifically need from the good and bad ending.
Yeah, that might be the only thing. So if that's the case, you might not have to New Game Plus. You might just be able to keep on doing a fresh run every time and play through it on the base difficulty. So that'd be interesting if that's the case.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't need the New Game Plus if you don't have to, but it makes it more interesting if you're stuck with that character for so long.
It does. I think the challenge always that was there with making forcing you to have to New Game Plus to do things for most of the Dark Souls games to get everything for platinum. So the fact that might not be the case, that
means you can beat the game, make a new character.
Exactly. That's a
beat it with a different ending.
That gives you options at the very least, even if you don't want them.
Yeah, beat it with a different ending.
Exactly.
Because I'm actually kind of tempted to do, if I need to do all the endings, I'm kind of tempted to do
different builds.
No. I'm tempted to. I mean, if I make a new character, I'm going to do a new build.
Okay.
That's for me. That's a given. If I ever in MMOs, if I ever made a new character, it's a new build.
Well, yeah, okay. That's fair. I think
I don't think I
between
ever made
games, I think between games that might not make like sense for everybody at least, but for you the way it makes sense obviously. But
the only exception is Monster Hunter. I don't do new builds. Oh yeah, there's a place charge thing.
yeah, I know. I just want to
Oh. Monster Hunter, I don't have to make a new character because I can just put on new armor and new weapons, and then my build changes to that.
leave.
Yeah, you're good. You already placed a charge. Is it 2 charges? You could try the other side just to be on the safe side.
Well, that's what I was gonna check.
But I'm pretty sure you're fine.
There's just like struts here, and I'm not sure if...
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
And if I do make a new build, my next build will be magic class. I don't do anything with magic this playthrough. Just to give it a good change.
Yeah, I mean, at the very least, this one is the one where you can, I mean, you can respec even for your new game pluses. So honestly, you can, have the gear, so you can honestly
but I have
just
to
change builds every time.
Well, yeah, I guess before I no, but I'd have to wait till I get to the second major boss to respec. I'm not gonna respec right before the last boss.
I guess it's fair. Actually, no. One thing I do know about this is that you can beat the last boss and then not trigger the ending.
Oh, cutscene.
You can move around.
Oh, kind of like Demon Souls.
That's kind of true, but at the same time, you do have to fight one boss at the end of Demon Souls, no matter what. But it's really easy, so yeah, I guess that's fair. So that, except for you don't have to fight any bosses whatsoever, not even a really easy one. So. Because remember, you have to fight the Sludge King guy, so that
he was easy.
Technically, yeah, I know he's really easy, but technically he is still one less boss, no matter what you would have to fight.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind making a new character. I mean, I don't have to do everything. I already have it on my main. But at the same time, I like my build.
Well, that's the thing too, is you say that, but then in order to get good gear, you really do have to do a lot of stuff. So unless you have it already
specifically want. But if I'm on mage stuff, I don't care about anything that's not mage related. And a lot of mage stuff drops in Raya Lucaria, or in that area.
Yeah, that's true.
So if I clear out all of Raya Lucaria,
but there's also spells that you have to get dropped from bosses too. There's a lot of stuff you have to get.
Depends if I want to use that spell.
True. Yeah, still either way, there'd be a decent amount of stuff.
Same with Faith. There's a fuck ton of Faith stuff.
Incantations. Yeah, can I go through yet? Like,
I was looking at bow builds, and I'm like, I don't know if bow builds are actually that good.
Oh, I did. I put an extra point into arcane so I can do the serpent bow.
Bows do good damage, but everyone just dies.
Honestly, my big thing is that
I
like having poison, and the serpent bow just automatically applies poison, which is great. And then if you have like poison arrows, it's even stronger.
Where did you get the serpent bow?
It was. Yeah, it's 11 arcane, so you definitely could wield it. It was in. All I remember is the it's the boss fight. It's one of those ones where you're like fighting in Scarlet Rot, and you're fighting those Scarlet Rot dudes. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. The ones that look like the holy and the spears and whatnot. Yeah, it's a gank fight with the two of them, and I know it's in Kaled.
I think that scales with the int.
It might. I don't care what it scales with, but I think I can wield it, so.
What was it about Scarlet Bow?
No, it's called the Serpent.
The Serpent Bow? Yeah. I think I have this bow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh man, I do not have this bow. Not at all. Oh, it is an arcane bow.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, get it.
It scales with Dex and Arcane. What?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, actually. Unless you didn't do the dungeon, I'm really surprised you wouldn't see it because it's like right in the middle of the path. It is in Scarlet Rot though, so I don't know if you struggle a lot more with that than I do, so you might have just been running through it just to get like out there alive.
No, I did a lot in the Kaled, but I missed this dungeon. I 100% miss. I know what I'm doing once you're done streaming. I did upgrade the Colossus bow, the big ass bow.
Yeah,
That fucker's sick.
Yeah, it's for me. I mean, this is the first one you can craft stuff though, but I've always just find buying those heavy arrows just being a bitch.
Yeah, they do a lot of damage though.
They do.
You can also get them drop when if you kill the Colossus archers. So. And with my arcane, they drop every time.
What?
And with my arcane, they drop every time.
What?
The arrows.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. I do get actually quite a few of those, honestly. So this is the first one where it probably. Again, it's more of a thing that traditionally that's not been an option. Oh, you bitch. So I just like never use them. But honestly, I'm a strength build, so I probably would be better off using those.
You can't move though. That's the only issue.
No, I know. They're proper longbows, which longbows in real life, you have to plant on the ground. So. I've used them in the previous games too. It's just, again, I just prefer having the other ones.
Oh, I leveled mine up just to use it with Brandon when I was doing his Mog fight. I'm like, this is pretty fucking sick.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, that definitely keeps you back there just dealing decent damage. So as long as you put the points in, it's true. But if you're aggroing the boss, that doesn't really help at all.
I was aggroing the boss.
He was going after you and you're still using it?
No. Obviously, oh, you're full. You might have to get rid of some of your potions.
I'm using them now, at least. So get rid of them that way.
Sure. No. I pulled aggro with every shot.
And then he would just get right back then.
Yeah, he would get it back, but I would pull aggro.
Because if he was like straight up aggroing you and you alone, that's what I'm saying. It's like if you were soloing a boss, it's not really a good usable weapon because you need the distance.
Bows, yeah.
So. And yeah, it just ties you up for too long. So, but no, again, the poison damage, I'll take that. So, right now it's the better bow. So, why do you keep on chasing me, person? Okay, let's see first. Where are shoes? These are shoes.
Should you see what you got?
Oh.
Should you see what you got to see if you don't need to buy something?
Yes. Okay.
There's no slots on.
Yeah, it's not. What's power?
Your power, your actual power. Like your magic power.
What's magic power do? Like,
your
you
mana.
mean like my total
Yeah.
mana? Oh, fuck that shit. I don't need that. I mean, I use it more now than ever, but I don't care enough, so that's 10. I'll take that.
You get it right back.
Dude, fuck it, because I'm just going to put stamina on this then. Oh, yeah. See, we're good. Alright, so yeah, let me, first, actually, let me... Okay, this is your stamina. Yeah, plus 2 stamina back, right? And then, what else do I want to put on it? What do I have? Strength, there we go. And then... Bye. That should be
Did
stamina.
you not spell any of your shoes?
Not yet. I'll do it. Yeah, bye. Strength and stamina. I think I need more stamina. No, I'm good. Okay, cool. This one can't. Hooray! So I also have a health regen, but that's alright. +2 I feel like might not be a big thing. So, all right, so equip that. Finally upgraded that. That's fancy. All right, all right. What? I really don't need that. Let's let.
What are the yellow potions?
They're all just like a mix, like still just power or health. So they're just like weaker ones. So I don't know. I'll take them. They'll still work. I'll spam them worst case. All right, so that's that one. That might be better than what I've got.
It's a ring. Not a ring, it's an earring.
Oh, it is? Actually, I'll leave that. I'd rather have both one in strength and one in stamina on rings than have it all on one. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright.
What about the other chick?
I guess. I don't know if it really matters that much, though.
Oh, you never know.
Nope.
You got always got different jewelry.
What's my necklace? Melee critical. Special critical. Nah, that's... I like the strength, but at the same time... I feel like melee critical is more helpful for my build. That's annoying.
That's funny. Oh well. Alrighty.
Hold on.
I'm trying to make this.
I just want to see if I'll take it as a sign. If there's still stamina here, then I'll do this. I don't think there is though. Oh, come on. Okay, there's not. All right. I would have, but I don't care enough to do it again later, so that's fine.
Power of my.
Magic.
I can't believe there's a serpent. I missed the serpent bow.
I can.
Oh, you also using a guide.
Okay, Nick, I'm telling you, and this is for like the 50th time. I go through an area, I look at everything there is, and then I double check. So I'm not like following a guide. I
know you're not following the guide.
I'm
but
just double
still.
checking myself. That's it, and that's fine to do. If I've already looked to the best of my ability and then I check, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I mean, you play you. I ain't complaining.
At the end of the day, I just personally, even then, I generally do like having guides for things. Oh, hey, that was great.
I typically try to not use any sort of guide until I am right next to the end of a game, or I am very stumped on figuring out how to progress quests.
I just like kind of grew up that way, to be honest too, because like my sister and I, we would play. She wanted to play Zelda games, but she didn't like the combat aspect of it. She liked like the other things, so she honestly, for the most part, just kind of wanted to watch it. So I would play it, and she wanted to be involved, so she would look up a guide down, you know. So I was always kind of used to having information at the ready, you know.
Yeah.
And I like that because it like keeps me curious, and I get to like go down rabbit holes and whatnot, and that's part of the game for me, you know. So.
Yeah, I always like try to use my own intellect. Oh, it's a buff for your weapons.
Okay. Woo!
I figured that'd be one you'd want to do.
Nah.
It gives your weapons electricity power, so you have poison.
Honestly, the stun is incredibly helpful, and then on top of that, the biggest issue is that there's enemies that I can't reach right now. Both of the things I have right now are the best thing I have to deal with it.
You know what would help?
No, I'm not using that.
Your rage
I had to
weapon.
change. I had to put like a combo button just to change weapons, and then I gotta aim, and fuck that shit, man. I'll just push button. I just push circle and things die. That's what I like. Speaking of which, I definitely need to put more points into that. I even put points into the stuff, but not into the.
I also like how you start attacking way too early.
Because it works. There's no downside for me doing it. I keep on pushing it and they die. Yay, more ammo. Yeah, but at least my knowledge of the Souls games helped me with at least not like screwing myself out of things. I'm used to the fact of like quest lines not like cutting you out of other quest lines, and because of that, I've found out that like there's like things you can do to like soft lock you out of like certain things in the game.
Oh yeah, that's
Now I'm starting to like look into all that stuff and to make sure I don't screw myself out of items and whatnot.
I mean, so far I'm doing really good. I think I screwed myself.
You did
out.
pretty good for most. Yeah, I was gonna say there's only a few things you've done, so all things considered, I think you did pretty well. Especially because for the most part, you were for most of the game so far, you've been kind of doing it on your own, and then more recently you've been looking into the quest lines. But
oh yeah, for the quest lines for Dark Souls games, it's just something that's I feel like you can do on your own, but they don't give a lot of direction. It's just something
they don't.
you
Yeah.
across.
Yeah, they don't.
Or you
and
gotta
then
find, or really like look the lore.
True. But the big thing is with Dark Souls, especially with the covenants, there's like things that you have to do in a certain order, otherwise you will not be able to do everything in the game.
I think there's 2 quest lines I know I haven't done. I'm gonna do in the game plus. I'm gonna have to redo the killer guy or the PvP guy up to the point of killing him, which will suck because those birds are absolutely atrocious. The bloodbirds.
Is the area that you fight him in?
Yeah, it's the bloodbirds.
Okay, that does suck. I mean, maybe if you can pull their aggro by
I mean, you just
range.
kill the birds first with range,
yeah.
but they're very tanky, and they do a lot of damage.
They're good at running out of clips, I'll say that much. They'll give you a lot of XP.
Brandon got so frustrated one night trying to do it, he just all that for it out of the game. It was that bad. It was hilarious.
Rage quitter.
It was bedtime anyway, but he's like, fuck this, I'll do this tomorrow.
Whee!
I gotta redo that quest. The guy in the wheelchair, when you do Ronnie's quest, you end up killing him.
What guy in the wheelchair?
In the hall. The round table.
Oh, yeah. Well, you don't kill him. He just dies.
Still dies.
Yeah. That's not your fault, though.
Correct. I mean, kinda. You're doing Ronnie's quest line.
Yes, Nick, but that's like it.
It's
You're not supposed
scripted, it's
to. I was gonna
scripted, I
say
know.
you're not supposed to like. It's not your fault that like it's as time progresses in the game that he's going to die and you're going to be continuing
It's scripted.
stuff.
I know.
So that's kind of. I was just gonna say yeah. That you're beating yourself up way too hard if you think that's your fault.
But I still have to redo his quest line. Or do it.
Not really, actually. I mean, unless you want to just get the dialogue, that's it. That's
There's
the
no
only thing
item?
yeah. There's the item you get either or, and the item you get off his dead body. That's the only item you get. By
Oh, his armor? You
his,
can't get his armor?
I don't think so. But I think the main thing you get off him is his sword. So, which you get either or. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong.
Yeah, he gives you the rapier.
But I'm pretty sure that's the only thing you get from him.
Well,
And either way, his quest line does overlap with Ronnie's no matter what. So.
I'm gonna have to do the puppet guy again. Because I didn't give the potions.
Yeah,
over.
we have to.
I had to do it twice, actually.
Yeah, me too, because I want to be morally not awful.
I gotta give it a dung boy. But if I give it the dung boy, I screw myself out of doing.
Nephili, and then you gotta do Nephili. Up to you, Nephilis. Except for Nephilis, you get from other guy. I'm pretty sure. The other guy that dies when he dies.
But I want both of them. So I thought you at least go to New Game Plus Plus.
Yep. I mean, again, I'll take that as a win if you can only have to do 3 times. Because again, for my run, I could have done it if I did things efficiently in Demon Souls, but I ended up having to do 4 playthroughs.
Yeah,
so.
but I gotta beat the main boss again in that area, and it sucked ass.
It's gonna be a lot harder now.
It doesn't bleed because it's a ghost.
Wait, who? Where?
The Carrion Manor.
Oh, that was easy. That was so easy for me.
It doesn't bleed. It's a ghost.
Nick, you ridiculous. You like destroy everything in the game, and then you find one enemy that you actually have to try. It's funny.
I mean, it was kind of like that with my strength build in Demon Souls.
That's fair too, but you keep on choosing horrible builds.
I crush everything, and then there's one thing that is resistant to what I'm doing.
Why you have a little bit of wiggle room to
No.
be able to... Yeah.
Oh.
And then you're efficient. Then you can take anything.
Oh, fuck that! I don't want to use that shit.
Like when I fought Crucible Knight, I'm a strength build, and I got rid of my greatsword, and I picked up a twin blade, and I poked him every bit.
Yeah, I used the katana.
Yeah, well, technically you were already dealing with the katana for most of the game.
Tactically,
So.
for that point, yeah.
Don't shoot me, I want the loot. I want the potential loot that's the end here.
But not even for the Crucible Knights, I still swapped the katana.
See, yeah. Give me shit saying you guys, you're doing the same exact thing. Katana's not your daggers.
But it's my horse weapon. Katana's my
And
horse
it
weapon.
has its use because you don't want to use exactly. So it's okay to adapt to situations and use things that aren't strictly your build.
It's not really. When I think adapting, I'm swapping my whole thing.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's what I think.
I don't even do that. I change. How would I do that when I was playing the Crucible Knight, dude? I bought that in the first like 20 hours of the game.
You're remake a new character?
No. I'm just saying, like, have like backup weapons that you can use for certain situations, you know, or like different armor that you could use that might help you or something like
Well,
that.
I guess
you
I'm
know?
not using the katana anymore. I'm using the arcane weapon.
Dude, I have to show you this ridiculous thing. I was explaining earlier. It's crazy. Like, I know you won't do it, but it's so fucking broken. I use it. It's wonderful.
Arcane weapon's pretty OP.
Yeah, but literally not even have to attack a boss and just sit next to it and it dies.
I'll do that with the mimic.
Yeah, that's true, but you have not seen some of the endgame boss fights, and that mimic is not going to do jack shit on that.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But it's still funny. I did that earlier today. I'm like, I really don't feel like playing this thing. Mimic go.
Mimic is pretty cool so far. I've got it halfway leveled, because that's as much as the stuff I have for upgrades. I put everything I could into it. It does seem like it is just if I'm in a combo, I can't do it. Alright, I don't know where I'm going.
You unlock the third door, so just go up until you haven't.
Hey, look at that. There's 3 doors?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've been actually using my blood dagger a lot more on horseback because it's just much.
But imagine riding next to something that is.
I fight dragons with the bleed dagger, and the dragons bleed, and there go.
But imagine doing that without using your dagger.
My bad. I'll fling blood.
It's not even that, dude. It's just. And the funny thing is, it takes so fast because it's doing fire damage, which fire like if you were in fire, so it takes that fast.
Yeah.
And then but each one is counting as blood buildup, so it's like Jesus, it's crazy. You are limited with what weapons you can do it with because they have to be enchantable,
Yeah.
but it's just wild.
Oh.
Stop your sniveling! Don't you remember what happened the last time we tried to bring it out of its cage? That won't happen again. I have a plan, and it'll work as long as you don't screw up. Got it? Me? You were the one who didn't tighten the shackles properly last time. Ow! Stop bringing that up! And then the changeling got free and killed 14 of us before... Ouch! Shut up! Before I was able to take him down. You didn't take him down! How would you know? You were the first one knocked out! Shh! It smells like changeling sheriff. He's still locked in a cellar. Its resistance fighters come to rescue their leader. You're not afraid of humans now, too, are you?
Actually okay without saving this guy.
Come here, little human, and we'll take you to your leader. Peace.
He was the one
by
who was like,
peace.
fuck you, he can fend for himself, so I think I'm good. I got abducted into a monastery for like forever.
What the fucking... I don't remember that cutscene. That's really weird.
Alright, yeah, let's put the points in this. There we go. Onwards we go.
That was weird.
That was weird. Which way is the right way?
Just choose a way, man. You won't know until you go.
To know something. Ha! There we go. Now I know.
Also stand by, you won't know until you go.
Dude, I don't want to fight more hands in the game. I've got a lot of hands coming on.
Yeah, you do. I had to think about that.
I do.
You're coming across another Belfry tower soon. Not Belfry, but one of those special towers soon. The walking ones.
Oh, Mausoleum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one in the underground.
Totally forgot. You're gonna have to remind me again where that knight guy is that I had to fight that we were talking about earlier.
Where the turtle is.
Oh, Muriel? Okay, yeah, got it. Lernia, that's right. Lernia is the one I gotta double check on.
Wherever
That area.
The Pope turtle is. Dude, Pope turtle's sick. He gives you all this information. You're like, oh my gosh.
Also, he's your sin resetter, so.
Your sin resetter?
Yeah, in the Souls games, at least in 1 and 2, you can attacking NPCs gets you sin, like a little counter, which makes NPCs invade you more often, and
Invade you?
yes, and then also on top of that too, it can like prevent you from doing certain quest lines because other people are like, you're a murderer or something like that. Well, anyways, so there's always someone you can reset with, but like,
And that's it.
and yeah, so there's that, but.
Okay, I was wondering what all that was about.
Yeah, so if you attack an NPC and they're like aggroing you, just run the fuck away and go to Muriel, use the Celestial Dew, and then they won't do that. Basically back to you, so. This resets to making you look like a good person.
I told Brandon about killing that one guy.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I want to fight that one guy. I'm like, you just have to take him down 10%. He's like, but he still hurts like a fucking truck. I'm like, yeah, he does.
He does, but I surprisingly did that first try, so yeah, I'm excited for you guys to play more, so I can talk about stuff. So.
Have you finished this stuff?
No, but I know his whole quest line, and I am. His quest line is probably the most excited I am about any of them in the game.
Oh, dude, I like Bach. Bach is fun.
Okay, Bach's cool because he's like adorable, but that guy's quest line is just sick.
Bach is so adorable, and he just wants to be your seamstress.
Do you know that happens at the end of that one?
Yeah, I saw it. You saw it too.
Yeah.
What
I
do
mean,
you do?
there's some better. There's like a better option of the two, but still.
Is leaving him as is the better one?
Yeah, telling him that like
He's
like,
beautiful
as is the way to do it.
Is there anything else past that?
No, but I'm pretty sure he kills himself if he dies.
He does.
So it's either you feel bad about yourself and he dies.
And you gotta-
plus he's a free thing to change yourself if you ever need it. So
And you gotta give him a larva.
do you?
Yeah, to make
Oh,
him
that's
change
true.
stuff,
That
you
makes
gotta give him a larva.
You're like 50.
I know, but
I want to reach 50 times.
what if I need to?
Then you grind up more with the rocks. Come on, man. You're the one who told everybody who's playing the game that I know that you can grind those out.
I assume you can grab it now. They dropped every time.
If those guys keep on respawning, I think it's safe to say they do.
What are they called?
Larval tears. I think.
Larval tier Elden Ring. Yeah.
I think I need to go back. This is going very far. And I don't even remember where I was now, so I'm just going to head back and explore where that was. I'm going to figure out what I need to do over there. Game facts.
Just curious.
Can you show me the game facts before I buy?
Yeah, they consistently drop from the silver monsters.
I was gonna say if you can keep on finding them, I'm pretty sure that you're right because I've fought a couple and they drop every time for them.
So I'm right. I figured that one out on my own. But they keep on dropping from the diamond balls. Just after I guess because of my high arcane, I just got them every time.
Honestly, I've got them for the 2 that I've killed. So
the first one must be guaranteed, but after that,
yeah.
so they let you respec as many times as you want. You thought you wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, I did. I mean, originally, like on Vector Life, they were saying like, yeah, you can, and same thing with what was there something else? Oh yeah, the Somber Smith, the smithing stones, and how they're like limited, completely limited, and turns out that that's almost all not true too. So
The end version of the smithing stone, I think, is
yeah, the very last one that is limited, and that makes sense because that's how it always was, even in the original games too.
Yeah.
But like everyone up to that, you were always able to grind or get or somehow. So it's just that it's just one of these things where like as information comes out, they're like realizing that like what's actually a thing. That's the downside, or plus side, whichever way you look at it for playing the game as it's coming out. The information isn't readily available, and it's changing, so you gotta take everything with a grain of salt.
Well, hopefully From Software will fix some of their bugs.
I hope so. They're not traditionally great at doing that. It's just something people work around and warn you about, but... honestly, I mean, at least you got your thing, so really the only bugs that you're encountering is the same one I have, and that's invasions just not happening, so certain ones. And that is, I think, something they really should fix. We'll see if they do.
Sure. All right. So when Josh sells all his stuff, we're going to go on break one more time. Be back soon. And then we're just going to bop right back in so we don't have to see all the selling process. Be back in a sec.
Wow.